Tēnā rā koe te katoa. Te marautanga o Aotearoa. Finally, a document that was created by Māori for Māori. After years of education, where Māori thinking and pedagogy was relegated to almost obscurity, at the hands of, dare I say it, public education, a Māori medium education curriculum document that alongside the NZC make up the New Zealand national curriculum statements. Some of the contributors to this document were teachers, largely in Māori medium education, RTMs, Māori advisors, ITE providers. This document was a co-construction between the ministry and some of the Māori education fraternity. It ensures the 8 essential learning areas, now 9 actually, because now the digital learnings are covered, in its attempt to preserve te reo Māori me ona tikanga. Finally, acknowledging the importance or the important place of culture plays in every Māori child's life. Whether they practice it or not, it's there for them. If we believe that every Māori child has a right to live and learn as Māori, then you, as the educator, have a responsibility to either be a conduit or provide a pathway for them. If not, then Rīpika says, get out and let those that can do it. This document is the framework that allows teachers and educators to develop meaningful, authentic learning experiences for Māori children. And may I quote this, our job as educators is to provide the environment for learning to occur and to know that it did. And that was from Pim Bird. It is not a direct translation of the NZC. There was originally only one English translation written, and that was to appease the minister of the day. She did not trust that the content of the Māori version actually said what it said. Originally, this document was for levels 1 and 2 schools. Level 1 I'm talking about is 81 to 100% Māori, total Māori. And level 2 was 51 to 80% immersion Māori. Both iwi and kura kaupapa philosophy are embedded in the pages of this document. Finally, iwi could live in these curriculum statements, future-proofing their customary practices in some way. Key competencies were not just identified skills, but ways of doing and knowing that were alive in our cultural practices. So are not presented as isolated skills, they're all included. The marautanga o Aotearoa validates pedagogy Māori. The decimation of our cultural practices by years of education legislation and others has been partially stemmed by the introduction of this document. While we have a long way to go to shift the educational achievements of Māori children, there is a pathway for them within the document. The document also allows for genuine iwi aspirations to be included in the document for te reo and for tikanga Māori. Now, just back to the picture of the whare, that's the tūhoi whare. te uru taumatua, at Tāneatua, and it's the only certified living building in New Zealand. And it was Māori who thought about it, the Tūhoe Iwi. We put it up there to show that Māori children can aspire. In fact, any child, no matter who they are, can aspire to great education. Whakatauki are used to explain concepts. Mā te whakatauki nui e hanga te whare. Mā te mātauranga e whakau. Great planning, vision builds the house, but it is wisdom and knowledge that preserves and maintains it. Mātauranga means wisdom and knowledge in education. Whakatauki also explains phenomenon, natural and spiritual occurrences, and their relationship to people and places and time. They often tell of the ingenuity, innovation, and the way Māori had to live and survive in early New Zealand, particularly after 1840. Recently, we went up to Ruapekapeka Marae. Is an extraordinary example of just how ingenious and innovative Māori were. So much so, the war phrase, the bigger the cannon, the deeper the hole, was coined as a result of the ingenuity of Māori during the wars. This innovation, creativity, ingenuity, prowess, to stand strong in the face of adversity. Having a second strategy should the first not work. To stand strong. Having a second strategy should the first not work, is in our DNA. It is in the DNA of every Māori child that this curriculum document, Te Maratanga Aotearoa, allows each teacher to teach and to learn it with every Māori child that is in front of them, or any child for that matter. So finally, we do have a responsibility to ensure that Māori education histories are taught in every school. And the Marae offers that. It's there for every child within New Zealand. Nō reira, e hoa mā, koe nā noho ngā kōrero i tēnei wā, tēnā koutou. Kia ora tātou, haere mai te reo ariare.